Guru Kripa Kevalam. Namaste and welcome everyone. Sadguru Shri Muji Baba ki Jai. Then what's going on? Suppose we didn't need to have this answer. If you are not concerned, even with your spiritual progress or attainment, do you feel that spirituality would leave you or spirit would leave you? How much have you got it? Have you ever had this answer anyway? Okay, let's hear. Huh? What is your, on a scale of 1 to 10, what is your spiritual progress? You have a number somewhere. Want to go?
I don't know, Prana.
I don't know. Pakka? Who has answer? Not applicable, he said.
It all depends on how much we let go.
All depends. So how much have you let go on 1 to 10?
That also I don't know.
Mind does,
Evaluate.
this kind of thing, it does happen, but not in numbers, like
Okay.
0 to 10, that does not happen. But
How does
more
it-
in terms of whether there is suffering or no suffering.
Okay. So suppose there is suffering, then that is -1.
There is no mathematical model yet.
At least that would be more precise. Makes sense. Okay, what would 10 look like? 10 look like full marks. What would it look like?
Enlightened.
Enlightenment. And what would that be? Like that face?
No more seeking. No more seeking.
What about that? That face?
Which one?
Which one you prefer?
This one looks good. Strong 9.
As long as there is someone to claim that number, whatever, whether it's 1 or 10, it's all the same.
As long as someone can claim the number 1 to 10, it's all the same.
Yeah.
Not enlightened.
Not so 0 or not 0. Not yet 0. Any questions?
It's not all that bad.
It's not all that bad. What is it?
I don't mind doing this checking.
The mind can keep doing it. In fact, it may.
And also, good thing is gratitude comes out of it. That one does that. So, okay, some benefit is there.
Gratitude from?
The things that were where you were contracting before,
Yeah.
you're no longer contracting. When that is recognized, gratitude naturally flows. So I think it's not all that bad.
Suppose you didn't have the term contracting.
Yeah, no comparison. No.
Yeah, no expanding, no contracting. Suppose it meant nothing. Would you survive without it?
Yes.
This is a term I hear quite often in reports. This contraction is happening, implying that it should not be. Suppose the entire goal was to contract completely. Just contract completely into nothingness. You would buy it, okay, if I sold it to you for 2 hours. Then you completely misunderstood what is being shared. Actually, the goal is just to contract more and more, till it contracts to so much that it can't be found. I've already started. You see, how much can it contract if it keeps contracting? So we apply these benchmarks, and in a way, these benchmarks are just a way of avoidance, or just a way of a claim that I know what's going on with me. But these are popular, even in spiritual circles. Very popular, in fact. Because even while we might be sitting in satsang, we might have this sense, good expansion happened. But I never said anything about expansion. I never said anything about something needing to happen. So what is happening is the words are being shared in satsang. Inwardly, the chakra guy is saying, good expansion today. Really? And some other days, what is Ananta doing? It's full contraction only. Suppose you were out of that merry-go-round of expansion and contraction. Because you are actually. You were never in the expansion or contraction. It never defined you anyway. It defines you as much as how much traffic there is on this road. How much it defines you. Nothing that appears and disappears has the power to define you in any way. So are you checking now upon hearing this is expansion happening? If it is Guru Kripa Kevalam, then it is Guru Kripa Kevalam. So all judgments about ourselves, in fact all judgments, are just like a declaration of independence, individual independence or something. Even a statement like, oh, everything is interdependent. But if you were to say interdependent means there are many that are dependent on each other. So all judgments in a way are fraught with this kind of mischief. Okay, let's try to make it a bit simpler. If you had a kitchen full of the best food in the world, kitchen full of the best food in the world, would you be running here and there because you're hungry? So your kitchen is completely full right now. But if you start checking, is this Belgian chocolate or Swiss chocolate? Is this expiry date is 1 month away or 2 years away? Is it this kind of stuff? Then it is in the mind nature to convince you that maybe you should run about a bit and get some better stuff. If the God, if the divinity would not be here now, full and complete, then that God, that divinity would not be worth it. I would myself advise you to get off this spiritual bus. If yourself was not already full and complete and apparent, the mind trick is to say, okay, when will I recognize this? Perceptually, conceptually, or truly? How many are still waiting for some perception to happen to convince you? No hand. Acha. How many are? Another way to say that is for some experience. What is the reasoning behind that? Why should an experience happen? Anyone can say it's okay, doesn't matter who raised hand.
Because I already experienced this, and I'm stuck in this experience. So I wanted to come back
So,
to feel that I'm not here anymore as what I take myself to be.
yes. So, she says, because I already experienced this once before, and this is a common report. I experienced this once before, and I felt what it was like to not. What to say again? Felt what?
I was not there.
You were not there. As
the
as the body. As
yeah. Well, the body was here, but this heavy sense
of contraction.
Of an individual entity inside this body.
The heavy sense of an individual entity inside this body. Suppose I were to tell you that that's just made up. You might not like me for a few moments.
Yes, I understand what you mean. I understand because
And then the mind will say, but I have to feel that. You see? And I have a sense of what you're saying. You see? But, okay, check now, where is the individual sense? The heavy individual sense.
Okay, so to explain a bit more.
Just come closer so they hear you and I don't have to repeat that.
So
let me just recap.
Yeah,
So
okay.
an experience happened in which you could not find this me, this
Yes,
individual
yes.
me. You see, everything seemed like the same. I'm presuming that you could not tell the difference between that and this and
Yes.
all of this. You see. Now, if I was to tell you that actually your natural state right now and every right now has only been this. You see? And in some moments the either the mind goes away or it is just not believable.
Either the mind goes
Goes
away.
away or it's just not believable. And those are those experiences.
Yeah, so it's not that I have a constant thought, I am an individual
Yes,
entity, okay? It's just that the feeling, the overall sensation is more, is heavier, let's say.
This is what? Good. Then we spoke exactly about this today.
Mm.
You see? So now what is it? How heavy is it?
Today is different, I don't know why.
So today you're completely free.
No.
No, because
It's strange to explain because it's very subtle. It's maybe that every time a thought of a supposed individual entity is coming, I buy it.
okay, so
when-
don't
The mind is fighting to get, his position.
yes, yes. What does it have to do with you when the mind is fighting?
Nothing.
Because if you remain convinced in this way that some feeling has to change, some thought has to change, some experience has to change, or it has to be that. Like often I say, isn't it, that spiritual experience sometimes become like a chain that themselves bind us. And whatever might happen now, mind will say, I know, it wasn't that. You see, and it uses memory also as some sort of evidence. I promise you that which was there then is here now.
Okay, I know that what was there at that time is here. But somehow there are still those distractions, those ideas, those thoughts. I feel, for instance, this is my belief, maybe this is how I project it, or that you are not touched by the thoughts. They come and go. The feelings, the sensations, but you clearly know. It's like me. The attention goes a lot still to the thoughts.
So how about we start not giving so much belief to these ones?
By putting my attention more on what I really am.
I'm saying not. How about we don't give belief to these ones to begin with, and then if you feel like belief is just too much, then we can say, okay, maybe we can rest the attention on I am, or what feels more natural to you. Like, okay, let's go with me. Let's do this together. I want to play this game, a different game. We can do that don't laugh game also right now. Now that game really works if you're telling jokes to each other.
Can I just say something? Thank you. Because the following thought was, I want to stop believing in my thought, but in this thought there is an individual belief,
Exactly.
you know?
Exactly. So not even this. Just let them all come and go. Okay, so I'm going to invoke Bhagwan, okay? Right? As long as it feels like you have a choice, the only choice you must make is to not go with what your thoughts are saying. And then it will also be seen that even that was just grace itself. So now we play this game. All of us can play. We're just going to be open, completely open. Everything can come and go. Is it? And that which we cling on to or grasp, that we expose. That we expose. Don't judge yourself, it doesn't mean anything about you. It could be the sweetest idea or the wildest, it doesn't matter. You see? Because we know mind can play either way. So just remain fully open to everything, and these thoughts can also come and go, but that which we feel like, I got it, I'm clinging to this concept still, you expose that to everyone loudly. Deal?
Deal.
So 3, 2, 1, start.
I have no thought. It's a thought.
Good.
Why do I have so many images in my head when I close my eyes?
Good.
I have to finish to translate Vaster Than Sky today.
Yeah.
Just before you said this, I was doing this because I wanted to make a report, and it's this belief of how you take everything as well from us and you burn all of it. And for me that was like a burden. And seeing you like this, or Guruji or Ramana, or all of you, and that believed idea went on for months. It just, I couldn't somehow find peace in this, and slowly it's coming to this, that it's as well God.
It's
as well God.
It's also God. Yeah.
It's Guru Kripa Kevala, and it's somehow it's more peaceful.
Very So open, and anything that you feel you cannot let go of, you have to cling to, say it out.
So the only concept which is continuing is the me. I am existing. So that thought is more that everything can go and come, all the concept, notion can also remain or come and go, but nobody to own them. Nobody to, and this is also a thought,
Yes.
but nobody owning that. Nobody's saying that is my thought.
Yeah, so I'm not really going to comment too much on all the thoughts, but this one is worth investigating. Is it? It's worth investigating some more. That who wants nobody to own anything, you see? This is worth investigating likely and seeing whether it is not the thief itself posing as the policeman wanting to catch the thief. Open. Yeah.
Maybe this is the second burn.
Maybe this is the second word.
The idea of being a separate, entity, and because, like she said,
So this is the thought?
yeah, Father, there is this thought that I have to go to work, now get back to work,
Yeah.
and I have to do that. So that again, boils down to like being a separate person, and this idea is so like sticky that it's always there. It's always there.
I have to go to work. Okay.
Thought is, Anantaji had a point of clear awakening. So there was a clear point where it shifted for a lot of masters, including you. That card keeps coming.
That thought of. He had like that. So it should happen here also. Some benchmark like that. Just a thought.
Thought comes, all questions are being washed away, but it's the mind reporting.
Yes.
Sense to report comes up quite a lot
Yes.
on what is just there.
Yes.
And then as soon as the sense to report comes, it's taken over.
That still gets some belief, some meaning is there
Yes,
in that reporting.
yes, yes.
Okay, so empty, 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 empty. Empty, 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 open, open, open. And just report the exact construct of the thought. The exact construct. That's really going to shine your light on it. Just report it as it arises.
Am I making myself fully available to the truth?
Just a thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some of these can sound so potent. I feel like it's important for me to say it's just a thought.
Yeah.
The opposite is self takes care of everything.
Self takes care of everything is also just a thought. Something needs to be taken care of is also just a thought.
This is too advanced for me.
This is too advanced for me is definitely a thought.
I should not feel contracted and not at
I should
ease.
not feel contracted. Yes, just a thought.
Any sensation.
And since any sensation, any
Yeah, something like
this kind of sensation. Yes. Just a thought. I could say that these kind of things sometimes seem to feed on the thought itself, belief in the thought, but even that is just a thought. That would be to give it too much meaning.
everything we say comes from a thought.
That's also just a thought. What do you mean? Comes from a thought?
maybe we don't even have to think about it before.
Yeah, this is conceptual.
Formulating it.
Everything spoken is conceptual, yes.
Yeah.
Just a thought. Just a thought we got, just another concept. It was spoken. Is there a non-concept concept? Okay, we can come back to the game. Because otherwise it can go anywhere. Which is okay from time to time to contemplate. Right now we just... Because often we get this sense, like, how is it for you? How is it for you? So this game is a good experiment. It's the same. It's just a thought. It's different is also just a thought.
I wish I would be able to see each thought as a thought, which is just a thought.
Yes. This is trying to give you some valid conclusions, but they're just thoughts. This one, yeah.
Why consciousness divides thoughts anyway?
Why did consciousness have to divide? It's just a thought. Okay, just be open. The game is not to find thoughts. It's not to find. It is just to remain as open and as empty as possible. And when these come and go, expose the ones which you feel like you do cling on to. I am always complete, whether mind feels complete or incomplete is just a feeling, it's just a thought. Relax goes to I need to understand. I need to understand is a thought. I am believing a thought. Are they really this empty?
It's just a thought.
Yeah, it's good.
There's a thought like kind of not to take things seriously. You know, sometimes
Yes.
I get that.
What is the thought? The construct of the thought?
It's kind of like there's this, like I can see sometimes my mind presents some kind of thing which has been seen as serious, and then there's like a thought that comes that says, no, don't take it seriously, which
Yeah.
is also a thought.
So you're playing this game, since you just said. The game is you're just like open, empty, and allowing everything to come and go, especially these thoughts, they come and go. And if something we feel like we must cling on to, you see, that this is definitely meaningful and valid, we're exposing that.
I'm still clinging on to the same thing that nobody is here to
to the thought that nobody is here to hold the thought. Yes, just thought.
Nobody's here.
Hold thoughts.
Own their own.
Own the thought.
Now it's fine, but later it will definitely come. Some thought will definitely come.
Yes, this is your favorite thought. All of us.
The urge to express gratitude arises and then the mind says, don't.
Yeah, don't. Yeah.
Something in gratitude. That's, it feels like love and gratitude. It's not even that.
Just a thought.
Just that.
Sometimes you're exposing and you're feeling like he shouldn't say just a thought because this is really meaningful. You know? And it's like, it's just a thought.
It's just a thought is too powerful.
It's just a thought. It's somehow like in a way, the mind's attempt is to convince us that it is more than a thought. It is more meaningful than just a thought. And some of our favorite ones, we don't like hearing it's just a thought. Just feel like, no, but this is true, valid. You see, but there we've looked over and over that a thing like something that truly represents reality, you see, a concept that represents reality is just not found.
Is a sensation a concept? A feeling?
The label sensation is a concept, yes.
Because, yeah, there is the thought, I am here. Is it just a thought?
Yes. Don't like that. Is it not just a thought? It was an imagery construct which is saying, I am here. The thought.
Also be a feeling.
The feeling is not saying, so that's why I'm saying identify the construct precisely as it is appearing, as the thought itself, and report that. You see? Not saying good thought, bad thought, no judgment about anything at all, just checking for what is a thought, that's it. That we are clinging on to. Those which come and go are coming and going. It's fine.
In this space, any thought can come and go. Or the world can come and go.
All the
The
world can come and go. In this space, any thought can come and go, all the world can come and go is,
Nothing happens.
and nothing happens. All is just, you say,
Or
no, what you said is a thought, just thoughts.
okay, everything is a thought, then what?
Everything is a thought, is also just a thought. Then what is, of course, just a thought. I'm blissing out is a thought. Okay, so start again. The thought is, what is the point of knowing this is just a thought? It's just a thought. It's also a worthy contemplation to check, why does a simple statement like it's just a thought sometimes feel like an attack? You see? We look at it and you see it's just a thought really. And it's not even being said good, bad, valid, invalid. Just whatever we have to cling on to as a thought, we're just saying it's just a thought.
What about the sensation, feelings without thoughts?
Yes, that is just a thought. What about sensation and feeling without thought is a thought.
Wow.
The thought says you define me before dismissing me. Like, define me clearly before
Define me.
dismissing.
You
Or
mean
like
a
it says you don't know exactly what I am.
Yeah.
So why are you dismissing me as just this?
Okay, it is a thought. So if you say, don't say it's just a thought, if you say it is a thought,
Even then, it's actually not exactly known what it is.
yes. If you were to admit that itself, you see, it's just a thought. But you don't know what anything is, not just this. You see? That's it. What do you know when you know nothing?
So what to do now?
It's just a thought.
I know.
It's just a thought.
I hadn't seen this one.
It's just a Any conclusion that you're clinging on to? Any idea that you are in a particular state can be exposed? Any notion that I'm so open, or this is really cool? Oh, what's going on?
I have this hilarious thought that I have dismissed all other thoughts except the I thought, and I am waiting for it. I am waiting at the source.
Yes. It's just it's a thought.
For it to be annihilated.
Yeah.
And
Annihilation is a
Manonasa to
thought.
happen.
The I thought is a thought by definition. Manonasha is a thought. That there are degrees in thought is also just a thought.
What is a thought?
Is a thought.
How can we go and switch off the generation of thoughts?
Is a thought.
I have a thought which says, like, I don't know if these practical thoughts should be there or not.
Yes. It's just a thought.
I think this is sticking now. So
Is it? Very good. Thoughtlessness is rather a difficult task, but probably pros and cons is issue that needs handling or no handling is the issue. It's just a thought.
It's just a thought is more potent than don't believe in your next thought.
It's just a thought.
Well, this is a great satsang.
It's a great satsang, it's just a thought. Good, good. Reboot, refresh, empty, empty, empty. Open to everything. Comes and goes. Oh Father, this is a very powerful play, and you yourself say it's a thought. Yes. thought is it was all worth it is just a thought.
I feel so many people might not go mad if they knew this simple piece of information.
So many people may not go mad if they just knew this simple piece of information. You were saying more?
Yeah.
Thank you and I love you. They are just thoughts.
Yeah. Nice try, but it's just a thought. Nice try, but no cigar.
I know that I just exist. Is it not?
Say again, Aditya? I didn't.
I know that I just exist. Is it not?
I know that I just exist. I just know that I exist, or I know that I just exist is a thought.
Why you get those oppressive thoughts not coming now?
Why are the oppressive thoughts not coming now is a thought.
There's no difference between the worst thought and the best thought.
It's just a thought.
Why is my right eye burning? That's a stupid thought. Don't say anything.
It's a thought. Yes. Nothing is Mithya, all is Satya. It is Shivam Satya, Shivam Sundaram indeed. Though my above statement is a thought, yet it is an auspicious one. Just a thought.
There's a disbelief that it can be always like this.
Is a thought.
Something is not buying it.
Is a thought. Something is not buying it. You see that is a thought. No. That's all.
Belief and thought are different.
Belief and thought are different. Is a thought. Like the opposite thought is also a thought, which is there are no distinctions in anything. Everything is Advaita, non-duality. Is a thought.
Okay, like wherever I go, thought has already gone before that, reached that place before.
Wherever I go, thought has already reached that place before. Is a thought.
What's the point of life if I'm just a conduit for thoughts to come and go?
Is a thought. So, refresh, reboot, Manonasha has happened, it's all gone, you're open and empty. DC and Marvel are the bomb. Is a thought. One that I'm almost inclined to believe, but still a thought. Looks like it's a cobweb of desire that leads to thoughts. Is a thought. Larima is the best wife in the world. Is a thought. It's just a thought. Cheeky monkey is also a thought. Seems sound like the game has been misunderstood. It's like a thought that you are clinging on to, not that you're baiting me with. Let's test father. How free is he? All these thoughts. How many are you not exposing? That answer would also just be a thought.
Not exposing.
Whatever thoughts are coming in, you're still getting some belief, but you're not exposing because whatever. It's like you're enjoying the silence or don't want others to hear it, or whatever.
It's not going to last forever.
This is not going to last forever, is the thought.
What can come other than the thought?
What can come other than the thought is a thought.
If I put my attention on the source of the thought seems to drop.
Is a thought. How many of you are getting tired and starting to feel like complaining? What is the point of this? When will it stop? Is it? Nobody?
It's not about the thoughts.
It's not about the thoughts, it's a thought.
Our image is just thoughts.
Our image is just thoughts, it's just a thought.
All our experiences are just thoughts.
All our experiences are just thoughts, it's just a thought.
Thought says that I don't have the guts to actually expose the ones that I'm believing.
It's a thought.
Can a thought be true?
Can a thought be true? It's a thought.
Yeah, but it's also a question.
It's also a thought.
The thought that Ananta-ji has the best lines in this game because he can say this is just this is also a thought.
So we play this every day and we rotate the one who can get to say just a thought. I promise I'll participate with full integrity.
That's just a thought.
It is just a thought.
I hope we are playing this game correctly.
It's a thought. Hello, welcome back. Scheduled or unscheduled? Okay.
I don't know.
So we're playing this game where just you start natural empty, open as we are, allowing everything to come and go, and those thoughts which we feel like have some meaning that we cling on to, those we are exposing. A feeling that thoughts and conclusions keep me alive, keep the me alive is a thought. Father, did you tease us willingly for so many years? Was it play of God? It's just a thought. Guruji, please explore this concept of thought virus is just a thought. Are you planning retirement from Satsang or what, Father? Is it thought?
I'm feeling a little hungry. Is it thought?
I'm feeling a little hungry is a thought.
That's not the thought.
It's a thought.
It's not a thought.
Then that's
Not a thought, is a thought.
Another one, Anandaji, last one.
Yeah. No, you don't know that. Do you know that?
If I play this seriously, there are only two outcomes. Either I emerge as a vegetable or as Bhagwan.
It's just a thought.
There's something which keeps referring back to someone sitting in the body, even without saying me. That is the experience. I don't know.
Just a thought. And no, it's not a thought, it's also a thought.
Should be able to make better decisions.
Should be able to make better decisions is just a thought, yeah.
watch this tendency to daydream. I've got to watch this tendency to daydream.
Got to watch the tendency to daydream is a thought. Yeah.
Does everybody think in pictures?
Is a thought.
The so-called I can relate to all the thoughts which have been exposed.
Is a thought. Is a thought to infinity. Is a thought. How many thoughts would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck thoughts? He'd chuck as much as a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck thoughts. Is a thought. Guru Kripa Kerlam is probably to get rid of thoughts. Is a thought. My mind fools me. Is a thought. Listen, let's be connected. Change. It came. It came. Gone.
Here is in progress.
I see.
Is now working?
Okay. from the
It's
source.
a problem with the sockets. You
Sockets,
just have to
yeah.
put it in and out a little bit. Yeah.
Ah, that's the internet. Yeah, it came now. Okay, this is good. Thank you.
Like Vibhu Gita's horns of the hair.
Like the Ribu Gita, horn of the hair. Good thought.
Right side of the body's intention. The mind's really resisting now. It's just a thought.
Guruji, please bring down the curtains on hearts. Is it all?
Thought is very upset, Anantaji, because you've used me all you can and now you're using me, poking fun at me.
Just a thought.
Why the I thought is not going away?
It's just a thought.
You mean it's already walked away?
It's a thought. Everything I say, Father is going to say is just a thought. So why not save him the trouble and just have some fun? It's a thought. What do I want to do with my life? What do I want to do with my life? Just a thought.
Use this opportunity to expose our painful thoughts.
Use the opportunity to expose all painful thoughts. Just a thought.
Why am I getting images, not thoughts?
Why am I getting images, not thoughts? Is a thought. Rivu, I shall explain the existence, consciousness, supreme bliss. It is ever joy by its own virtue. It is by itself the core of the essence of all the Vedas and the Puranas. There is no difference, duality, or pairs of opposite characters. No difference and nothing devoid of differences. This alone is Supreme Brahman, afflictionless and attainable by knowledge. There is no difference, duality, or pairs of opposite characters. No difference and nothing devoid of differences. This alone is Supreme Brahman, afflictionless and attainable by knowledge. There is nowhere anything as this alone am I. There is nowhere anything as this alone am I. Nothing that is decayless, nothing beyond the beyond. This alone is Supreme Brahman, afflictionless and attainable by knowledge. There is no outside, no inside, no I, no will, or no form. There is no outside, no inside, no I, no will, or no form. This alone is Supreme Brahman, afflictionless and attainable by knowledge. There is no truth, none who has renounced, no accounts, no corruption of values. There is no truth, none who has renounced, no accounts, no corruption of values. There is no quality, no qualified statement, no mental certitude, no japa, no limitation, nothing pervading and unreal fruits. There is no quality, no qualified statement, no mental certitude, no japa, no limitation, nothing pervading and unreal fruits. There is no guru, no disciple, nothing fixed, nothing auspicious or inauspicious, nothing uniform or of different form, no liberation and nothing that binds. There is no guru, no disciple, nothing fixed, nothing auspicious or inauspicious, nothing uniform or of different form, no liberation and nothing that binds. There is no meaning for the word aham or the word that. No senses nor the objects, no doubt, nothing trifling, no certitude nor anything made. There is no meaning for the word aham or the word that, no senses nor the objects, no doubt, nothing trifling, no certitude nor anything made. There is nothing of the form of peace, no non-duality, nothing above nor below, no trait, no sorrowful body, no pleasure, and nothing fickle. There is nothing of the form of peace, no non-duality, nothing above nor below, no trait, no sorrowful body, no pleasure, and nothing fickle. There is no body, no sign, neither cause nor the absence of cause, no sorrow, no conclusion, no I, nothing mysterious, and no transcendental state. There is no body, no sign, neither cause nor the absence of cause, no sorrow, no conclusion, no I, nothing mysterious, and no transcendental state. There is no karma that is accumulated, nor that is yet to be realized, no truth, no you or I, no ignorance, no knowledge, no dunce, and no pandit. There is no karma that is accumulated, nor that is yet to be realized, no truth, no you or I, no ignorance, no knowledge, no dunce, and no pandit. There is no base hell, no conclusion, no liberation, and nothing purifying, no craving, no learning, no I, no knowledge, and no deity. There is no base hell, no conclusion, no liberation, and nothing purifying, no craving, no learning, no I, no knowledge, and no deity. There is no sign of the auspicious or the inauspicious, no death, no life, no satisfaction, nothing enjoyable, no undivided unitary essence, and no non-duality. There is no sign of the auspicious or the inauspicious, no death, no life, no satisfaction, nothing enjoyable, no undivided unitary essence, and no non-duality. There is no will, no world, no wakefulness or sovereignty, not even a trifle of the defect of equality, whatever, no delusion of counting the fourth state. There is no will, no world, no wakefulness or sovereignty, not even a trifle of the defect of equality, whatever, no delusion of counting the fourth state. There is no all or impure, nothing adorable, no morality, no worship, no world, no plurality, no admixture of other saints. There is no all or impure, nothing adorable, no morality, no worship, no world, no plurality, no admixture of other saints. There is no satsang or the lack of satsang or Brahman, no inquiry, no practice, no speaker, no ablution, and no holy waters. There is no satsang or the lack of satsang, no Brahman, no inquiry, no practice, no speaker, no ablution, and no holy waters. There is no merit, nor there is sin, no actions causing defects, nothing related to the self, nothing related to the physical, nothing related to the divine. There is no merit, nor there is sin, no actions causing defects, nothing related to the self, nothing related to the physical, nothing related to the divine. There is no birth or death anywhere, no states of waking, dream, and sleep, no realm of the earth or the netherworld, no victory or defeat. There is no birth or death anywhere, no states of waking, dream, and sleep, no realm of the earth or the netherworld, no victory or defeat. There is no wretched, no fear, no sensuality, no quick death, nothing unthinkable, no one guilty, nor the delusion of sacred lore. There is no wretched, no fear, no sensuality, no quick death, nothing unthinkable, no one guilty, nor the delusion of sacred lore. There is no quality such as the serene or the active or the excessive dullness, no Shaivism, no Vedanta, no sacred study, nor the related interest. There is no quality such as the serene or the active or the excessive dullness, no Shaivism, no Vedanta, no sacred study, nor the related interest. There is no bondage nor liberation either, no sentence, no characteristics of identity, no female form, no male form, no condition of being neither male nor female, no permanent state. There is no bondage nor liberation either, no sentence, no characteristics of identity, no female form, no male form, no condition of being neither male nor female, no permanent state. Thank you all so much for being in Satsang today. Sadhguru Sri Muji Baba ki
Jai. Sadhguru Shri Ananta Ji ki Jai.
Guru Kripa Kevalam. While satsang is ending, we don't have to change the groove. You don't have to say, okay, now we go back to normal or something like that. Just remain as open and empty. Allow all things to come and go. If you find that you got caught in something, clinging something, that's fine. You noticed it, it's fine. Remain open and empty. No guilt, no unworthiness. Like this. No judgments, especially about the actions from this object that you call your body. I'm hearing like a thought which is saying, is it even possible to be like that? Yes. It's not a special state. Just naturally. Now we all sat together in satsang for quite a fair amount of time like that. Don't be so concerned about what words are escaping your mouth, what actions are happening through your hands and feet. Allow it to all unfold. It's not about that. It's not about any state of the body. There is no cause, no absence of cause, as Ribhu just said. And you have the reassurance of the sages. All things are perfectly resolved in the unborn.